Hey, what's going on, everybody on YouTube? How's everybody doing? I'm doing just fine. Doing awesome, actually. So today, what is going on? What is going on? We're going to build a kingdom. We're going to build a kingdom today, and we're going to build a wall to the kingdom. Yes! Welcome back to Let's Build a Kingdom. It's been a little bit. It's been a while. It's been about maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks. I'm not quite sure on the date, but however, it don't matter. We're back here in the Let's Build a Kingdom world. Haven't done too much work, considering that I have been very busy. I haven't been able to get done much, so that's a shame. Plus, these are kind of easy. I can get these done really simple in a little bit of time, so it's just going to take some more time than I expected to build this kingdom, but that's fine. More videos, the better, right? I'm just kidding. We're going to do all of this off-camera work, hopefully, in the near future. Beautiful castle. Look at that thing. And so you guys said you liked the bridge in the last episode. I'm pretty sure that was the last episode. You guys said you liked it, so that's pretty cool. I'm glad you did. I found these beams to be a little bit weird, but you guys said it was pretty unique and pretty awesome. So we're going to just keep it like that. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You guys also loved the entrance. You loved how it helped you build your entrances as well. So it's pretty cool. Glad to hear that. By the way, if you guys have any, if you guys are doing this along with me, feel free to send me pictures on my Twitter. It's at Blondskunk. It's just my name, Blondskunk, and just the @ sign in the front. So if you have a Twitter, head on over there and follow me on Twitter and send me pictures of your kingdom if you're doing this with me. So that's pretty cool. Also, people have also asked for a world download. And by the way, I'm just getting this all out of the way. So if you are wondering where, let's get the building. I just want to get this out of the way. If you're wondering for a world download, I was going to wait until the end to put out a world download, hopefully. Because it's just simpler that way. And then I don't have to keep updating it. And that way, if you guys wanted to at the end, could just go through it and look through all the buildings once it's all done. So I'll give you a world download. I'll look up the seed here. I believe if you do /seed, there you go. So there's the seed to the world if you want to go on this world. And here's the coordinates to the place where I'm building it. So if I do /seed again, or just do that, you can see there's the seed, and then there's the coordinates to where I'm building on this island. So if you guys wanted to build this along with me, you could. So I should have did that at the beginning of the series, but there you go. Some people have mentioned that, and I'm not putting out a world download until the end of the series. So just so you know that. And that goes for Blondskunk's Minecraft Let's Play as well. But anyway, so let's get right into the news. Now, let's get right into building here, because that's what we do. We don't do news here. We do some building. So today we're going to build a wall. Now, I looked up some designs of walls. Medieval walls to be more specific. And those walls are fairly boring. Surprise, surprise. Now, they are just literally stone brick, or just brick, piled up on each other. Not even brick, probably like a cobblestone. Just stacked up on top of each other. And that is a wall. That's just a wall with mud in the middle. There you go, a wall. And I was just really, confused about that, because most of the builders on Minecraft, they will do these most extravagant, I don't know the word, I don't know how to say that word, I don't even know if it's known as a word. Extravagant? I don't know the word, I'm sorry. I come up with my own words, okay? Leave me alone. But no. The most detailed walls. They come up with the most detailed walls ever. And they're amazing, right? They're amazing. However, that's not how medieval walls would look like. Maybe fantasy, sure. Yes, fantasy would probably look like that. If that's what you think fantasy is. But medieval walls, if you're saying a medieval wall is detailed like that, it's not. It really isn't, and it's really weird to see that. And I'm guilty for this as well. I would say medieval walls are very detailed, but they're not. So we're gonna do, just to keep it simple, we're gonna do a simplistic wall. And it'll be something like this. You know, it'll be something not too big, right? Not too big. We don't want it to be overpowering. I want it at least, well, no, maybe not from here, but at least if I was flying in creative, I could see the wall from or I could see the rooftops from this height here. You know, I think that's pretty good. So like if I'm leveled with this, I can see the inn, you know, on this plane or whatever. So I was actually surprised myself to see that that the walls were you know, not detailed like that, because I always did walls that were detailed, and you know what, the truth is they're just not. So that's pretty interesting. So I learned something new today. Make sure you Google that. Make sure you look up, you know, medieval walls, because that's what we're going to try to replicate here today, is the medieval wall style. So basically what I got from it was, basically it just had this cobblestone in the middle, you know, like just this little bit of cobblestone, nothing too much, you know, and it just had these like little dividers in the middle, just to kind of, I guess it was like a support, and they would be like a different colored stone, I guess because they were more reinforced. So that's what I got from it. I don't know if that's actually true, but that's what I got from it. Now, my take on walls, you know, what size should they be? You know, should they be a huge wall, like Donald Trump's wall? Apparently, it's going to be huge. It's going to be big. We won't get into politics today, but is it going to be a huge wall? Is it going to be a mediocre wall, or is it going to be a medium-sized wall? What are we going to do, right? How do you judge the wall height? Now, as I said, I would like to see my house's roofs just a little bit, you know, just so that they're peeking over the wall and you can kind of see them, you know, just a little bit. And you know, that being plain like that this wall doesn't look too bad, actually. I think it looks better. You can kind of see the stairs give it some shape as well. And we don't want to do too much. We don't want to give it too much shape. I think that would be wrong to do that. Even though we could give it a lot more shape. But I don't want to. I just want to keep it as simple as possible, because we have a lot of this wall to do. And if we do too much detailing, we have to remember we have to do that all around, or I have to do that all around this wall, in the little spots where the wall is, you know, a wall. And not towers. So that looks pretty good. I would say that's not too shabby. That is pretty good. And that we could do all the way around. Now that's just the like wall part, like the main part of it. We could also do little crenellations and battlements. Now I haven't looked this up, but I believe these, oh god, I'm going to get this wrong. These are battlements, and these are crenellations. I think that's what it is. The crenellations are the carved bits. Battlements are the things that protect. Pretty sure. The archers and stuff. So, I'm pretty sure that's right. I always try to remember that, because I always have to say it somewhere and somehow. So that right there is okay. You know, that's a little bit simple. We can make the battlements a little bit bigger if we wanted to. We don't have to do this, but we could. So we could do something like this. You know, that looks pretty good. I like that a lot. That looks really nice. We can make the crenellations be these little guys in the middle. We can also have it match our castle as well, with the cobblestone instead of the stone brick battlements. That looks okay. That's not too bad. I like that a lot, actually. Let's try doing the cobblestone and see what that looks like. This just gives it a different texture. This is what I usually do, but I just want to kind of compare and just see. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think I like that the most out of all of them, even though it doesn't really make too much sense, considering cobblestone's a little bit finicky. See, that I want to just do right there, but I don't know if we should, you know? So let's get some more building blocks out here. Let's get ourselves some more of these slabs. Sand, get out of here. We don't need you. We'll get this little slab break going right there. Yeah, that's pretty good. We don't need to break any of the full blocks. Should we do that as well? Nah, I think we need that shape, like that nice like arch shape we have going on. Now, see, I just want to add so much detail, but I don't think we need it. I really don't think we need it. I think it's okay. I think we just gotta leave it. We just gotta leave it the way it is. Just gotta leave it. And on the back side here, what we could do is maybe we could reinforce it with some logs. You know, just have some logs on the back side here. Maybe that'll work out pretty well. So if you guys have any suggestions, make sure you're sending them over at Blondskunk on Twitter, because I will look at your pictures and I will say, hey, that's pretty cool. Or I'll say, hey, you know, maybe we won't use that. I don't know. We'll see. Don't be nervous to send me anything over, because I'll be as nice as possible. I'll be like, hey, that's pretty cool. You did a great job. We'll implement that into the build. And then I'll give credit to you, you know. I've already had some people send some pictures over to me, which is really, really awesome. And I thank you guys for them so much. It's really cool to have a community like that. You really don't know until you actually experience the community, how cool it is to have some people backing you up, and just like really just having that, you know, people sending you pictures over and everything of what they built and that they want you to implement them into your build. And I'm more than happy to implement some things into my build because of your guys' builds, you know, because it makes more of the series. It makes more of the let's build factor. So that's really cool. So make sure that you're contacting me in any way to send me pictures and stuff, because I'll definitely take a look at them. Obviously, if there's a whole bunch, I might not be able to look at them all, but at the moment, I'm not too big on YouTube, so I can take a look at them. I don't mind. So this is how the back side will look. Something like this. I could fix this up later and do it a little bit better, but for the most part, this is what we want it to look like. We can add little parts like this that, well, I don't know what I'm doing here. So we could just add a little row of just, I guess, wood to be like a little platform, and then on occasion we can have little staircases or ladders that will lead up to the wall. So something, take that out maybe. And where are ladders? They're in transportation, right? No, they're in, okay, all right, cool. We can have a ladder. Oh yeah, the texture pack makes these 3D. That's pretty cool. You have a ladder that leads up to there, so we can probably make that a little bit better in the future, but that seems pretty good for now. So that's a pretty good wall. Now if we just take a look at that from the entrance, you know, it's not too important. It doesn't take away from the entrance, you know, and that's a good thing. It actually adds more to the entrance, I would say. And then right here, over here, we would have another entryway for the water to get into the moat. Just allow that for access to get in there. So that's going to do it for this Let's Build a Kingdom. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. As always, don't forget to be awesome, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!